I'm going to get a list of video nasties up quickly.
Or the BBFC, I think they had a list of like, I think it was 50 to 60 that they classed as the video nasties that came out between 4 and 5 years.
Yeah, there was sections to it. I'm just reading about that now. Sections 1, 2 and 3. I'm just trying to think. I think section 1 was the worst section you could be. And if you were caught with those films and you were a video dealer, you could get fined or go to prison for it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think this one was under the section 1, so this was one.
Yeah, but there was actual films under that section, and I'm not talking about B movies.
Some of the films under that list though, they aren't that bad. Like,
no, I know, that's what I mean.
Like A Bay of Blood, I've seen that. That's a Mario Bava film. The father of the guy who made Demons. No. And that's a really good, well-made film as well. It's not like a crappy, junky. Because Mario Bava was a really good director, like an artful sort of director. It's not that bad. It's violent, but it's not like nowhere near as bad as that is. It's like Blood Feast is on there. Have you seen that?
No.
It's like an American horror film by what's his chops, Herschel Gordon Lewis.
Get through the list, right? Come on.
I'm just trying to think. I'm looking at the other ones.
Pardon.
Driller Killer is on there.
That's the one I was thinking of.
That's not even. That's boring as fuck.
I know, That's one of those films I remember sitting down to watch thinking this is going to be amazing, and it was fucking boring until the last 10-15 minutes, and even that it wasn't. Like, I was like, oh, is that it?
Some of these I haven't seen, but like this one, Bay of Flesh, I've seen that. Flesh of Frankenstein is like a sort of campy sort of like comedy film.
Yeah, but wasn't there a thing where they didn't actually watch the films all the way through? It was more to do with the title.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And the other thing you got to think about is the religious context.
Yeah.
That films would have been banned back in the day.
Well, Exorcist was banned until 98, wasn't it?
Here we go. Faces of Death is on there.
Yeah.
Faces of Death versus the other two, Bay of Blood and Flesh of Frankenstein, and the one we were just talking about then, Driller Killer. Faces of Death was different fucking plain, like, because there's actual real stuff going on in that as well.
Yeah.
Last couple I'm gonna mention. A Spit in Your Grave. That was unbanned at the same time. That's bad, but it's like at least the one kid that
I tell you the worst thing about Spit in Your Grave. It's really grimy. The way it's shot.
Sort of film you feel quite dirty after.
I watched the remake as well.
The remake's
fucking terrible.
I thought the remake was really good. I liked the remake. I thought the remake was like a fun horror movie.
You fucking love shit horror films though.
Anyway, last couple. Last on the Left is on there. Zombie Flesh Eaters is on there as well.
That's the other one I was thinking of, yeah.
Is that going to be our first of 72 video nasty specials where we're going to watch every video nasty on camera and talk about them all?
Well, maybe. I always remember, right, when we were younger, not younger, but when we were in uni, you watched 8mm and you went something like, I'm never watching that ever again because of the content.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, no, because that is grim, isn't it?
8mm? That's not that disturbing.
But no, I've seen it since, and it's not
I think at the time. Yeah, at the time.
This is about kid porn and stuff movies and stuff, wasn't it? And it was just
you don't see it. You don't see anything. Or you just kind of, they talk about it, but they don't see it, do you?
But I think it was more the subject matter.
Yeah.
That was a good film, 8mm.
No, I do. I think it's a good film as well. But you're talking about back in uni when I was like 19, 20, and I hadn't had my run of I gotta watch the most disturbed stuff I can now. Which is what happened 10 years ago. I was watching all the Human Centipedes and...
I won't watch this film again, but you, Evan and Andrew should all just watch Stay Low for Rewind the Movies and do a fucking...
I've watched it already.
You and Evan should watch Stay Low and do your
I'll watch it with you, because I do think it's a good film, but, I thought it was a good film. I don't know what it's like now, but...
Oh, but it's revered. It's critically revered. It probably still holds up as a masterpiece, but Stay Low is just fucked on every level ever. It's just fucked, that film is. It's just...
And it's not to do with violence.
No. It's horrible. The director was murdered for making it.
Yeah.
He was actually murdered for making it. Yeah, he was killed by the Italian government for making it. Fuck me, that's a grim film. I can't watch it again because it's so bleak. I always remember when I watched Salo, I was about 17. It was like me being like, I gotta see this. This is going to be fucked up. And I thought, because I'd seen other horror films as a guy, I knew that bad. And I watched it, and I was just like, I remember when I finished, I was just like that. For 10 minutes at the screen. And I remember I stood on my bed, I just got a Simpsons box set and put an episode of The Simpsons on. And I was just sat there, not laughing, just it was that fucked. I was like, oh man.
Because it's based on something that actually happened.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's about Nazis and stuff. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's
about the last days of fascism.
Oh,
in Italy, and these priests just go fucking...
It's horrible.
They kidnap kids.
Oh. It's fucking miserable, but I seriously, I give the DVD I had of it away. Because I bought a pirate copy of it from my mate was doing pirate
Yeah.
copies. I just give it to my friend Richard and I was like, just take it. I don't want that in my house. I was like, I don't want that in my collection. I can't watch that ever again. That was fucking horrible. Ugh.
Is this a banned film?
No,
No.
it was banned. It was actually...
But it's critically, like, critics are like, this is a very good film.
It was banned in this country, but
It was, yeah.
But BFI, the BF British Film Institute, has released it. It's seen as like a work of art and stuff. But it is just fucked.
I don't know if I want to watch it. I think we'll stick to like batteries.
I know what's going to happen. He's going to read about it later. In text. I ain't fucking watching that.
It's fucking minging. Like,
I was like you though. I watched it because I was reading
Yeah.
the list of like the most disturbed films ever, and I actually was going through them one by one, and then I got to Salo because it was like number 2 or 3 or something, and I was like, and it said like they didn't describe violence in it. I was like, if it's not violent, then how the fuck's this going to be disturbing now? And of course I watched it. It was like, oh, okay.
it was pretty violent though.
No, yeah, but it wasn't disturbing because of the violence,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
It was because of other stuff.
Oh god. This podcast is the most miserable, depressing episode of Rewind the Movies